What's going on?
Estamos con DADS Underwear en Sacramento, California. Una bandita de garage, de rock psicodélico.
That's underwear.
Oh man, well, let's see, we started what, around a year ago? A little over a year ago?
Yeah, a little over a year ago.
Technically. How do you tell our art? I guess me and Henry have been in a few different bands.
Oh no!
People have never seen your face before between your hair and the mask.
True, no one ever
It's
know.
the first time. You know, me and Henry have been in a bunch of bands. And then we were in a different band with Seth. And Seth was playing bass in that band. The band was called Spoo Me Softly. And then Dad's Underwear was a new project where Seth was the lead songwriter on guitar, and then I was writing the lyrics, and then Henry's the drums. And he also writes the bass parts so far too. So he's the bass guitar, and then it's a whole. So yeah, it kind of came out, and then the dresses kind of we wore dresses on stage too. That kind of happened. It was like a choice. I think we all decided to wear dresses for different reasons, and then it ended up just kind of. For me, it was like a few people didn't like it, and that was at once like some people had a problem with me wearing a dress on stage. Then I was like, well, I gotta keep doing it now, you know. And it was like so it just kind of stuck, you know. So
yeah, because always it's better when you have like a good concept that it's weird for some people, and it's like some weird moment when they're seeing you in the stage. But a lot of people like it, you know. It's like really cool, and as you told, you've been playing in a lot of bands, and you are like your three guys are like a good compliment for the project now.
well, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
you playing a lot in the venues here in Sacramento or around California?
Mostly
States?
Sac, yeah.
Mostly Sac?
Yeah, most of Sac.
Where have we played that's not Sac? We played
Our first show was in Stockton.
Stockton,
Yeah.
We played Grass Valley?
Nevada City?
Nevada City.
Nevada.
Yeah. Okay, Nevada City. Is that it? Is that
Guess
the
so,
only?
man.
Just all set.
So we played Stockton and Nevada City and Sacramento. So yeah, we played a lot of. I read somewhere someone said they're like in some rock book somewhere they're like conquer your local scene first, take care of your hometown. So the main goal of this last year for me has just been to get people in Sacramento to know who Dad's Underwear is, and so. Now it's time to take over the world.
Yeah, that's the next step, bro.
Yeah.
Of course. The next step would be Mexico.
Yeah.
Play, of course.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Not the war, but
That'd be so.
it's another step.
That'd be so fun. It'd be so fun.
So, with all this shit changing, you can play in this year. What you been thinking to make something different, to keep playing or keep doing more stuff, but in a different way, this digital.
costs a lot of money to do all, or I mean, not it doesn't cost money, but all the live shows. I feel like you gotta have like some solid equipment to do that kind of stuff, which we don't.
We're slowly accumulating it.
Just practicing and just like keeping our 6 foot distances and
Yeah, it's been like a lot of writing and stuff like that. Just trying to get tighter as a group. It's really kind of like what we've been trying to do more so now. Just because there's not really a point in trying to like perfect like a live show or anything. So it's mostly just trying to get tighter as a band.
Yeah.
Like making sure all the songs are good. So when everything's ready, we can fucking kick ass. Fuck yeah.
Weird to be like, especially because we're such a young band. Like it's frustrating because it's like a weird. It's frustrating, and then there's other parts of it where it's just like, how do I put it? It's like they say about success. Like success is really like taking the hard moments and trying to see where there's an opportunity in them, right? Like so. We've been trying to just kind of like take like, okay, the whole world is in quarantine. There's not shows going on. But since we're such a young band, what are the other things we can do to build the band in the meantime? Because like, so we're working on getting like merchandise, like figuring all that stuff out. We've been working on animating a music video, and then we've been already talking about plans for 2 more new music videos. Me and Seth have been talking about songwriting ideas. Me and Henry have been talking about songwriting ideas. So it's we're kind of just like like taking that time for us to be like, okay, eventually the world is not gonna go back to normal, but it'll go back to playing shows. At some point, people are gonna want their live music back, and that'll come back into gear. And so we want to be prepared, and we want to have some new songs, some new covers, some stuff ready for that. So we haven't really been trying to like book shows or anything like that, or been worrying about that too much. We're just kind of waiting and figuring out what to do in the meantime, So if I can speak for the
that's pretty much it. Practicing.
Yeah, like working building this road until this time get better again to make some like music.
Yeah.
But maybe we forgot that in the past time you can only like make the music and give the music in the CDs, whatever, and we didn't think about the music in the live show, in the biggest way, because now we have a bunch of festivals,
Mm-hmm.
every month, every week,
Yeah.
even every week there's a festival of maybe rock, maybe a rave, something more classic. I don't know. There's a lot of.
It's so fun too. I mean, the festivals are the most fun you'll have, right?
Yeah. I
love music. That's my favorite thing ever.
All the entertainment stuff, all the funny stuff, it's done right now.
Everything is so. I remember like that's when it really hit me that the coronavirus was like a big thing. Was I'm a big basketball fan, so when the NBA shut down, I was a little late on the catch up, but once I shut down, I was like, I don't think this has ever happened in history. This is crazy, like this, because I know all about NBA basketball. Actually, maybe it got shut down one other year.
that your thing cutting out again?
It's my bitch being a fucking bitch. I'm sorry.
The drive-in resurgence, though. You heard about that? The drive-in movie theaters?
Yeah, they try to make like concerts in that kind of way, but it's like, no, fuck, no.
I kind of like that. I don't know.
Honk your horn for.
Yeah. If you like the sound, like, imagine that's like so noisy, you're not going to hear the music.
You know what I like about it?
Or turn your lights off if it was a shitty song.
Yeah.
My bedroom, a lady who was petrified when I saw her, and I waited like she'd already seen me. Best as she could, she ran real slowly. And the manager's like, "Mom, stand out behind the medicine cabinet and the bathroom wall." I wonder if they met the neighbors. Like it was a swim. Said to her peers, we've been discovered by him, she and me. Obviously, these multiple cyclones have started to see my secret veins in my walls, breaking them to smithereens. And they started going through the first travels out, because there's a manager, cyclones stand out behind the medicine. To dance, like I'm stabbing my legs, so I went into rage, kicking them across the room, throwing them into the freezer or stomping them into the ground. Now I gotta throw it out, the manager, I must down from behind the medicine cabinet, the bathroom wall. I wonder if they met the neighbors. It's kind of. I feel like most musicians in the game today have snuck into festivals in their younger days. It's like pirating music when we were in high school. Like we all went on LimeWire and destroyed our parents' computer.
Looking MTV, looking Interpol, Simple Plan stuff, Green Day, and all the American Idiot was like in the top, you know.
Well, you
I'm
went through
24.
the same ages. How old are you?
24.
Okay.
And you guys? I didn't
I'm
ask
28.
that.
25.
28, 25.
I'm 21.
21, oh nice.
We're all over the place, yeah.
Nice, yeah. Different generations,
Simple Plan,
yeah.
Green Day, though, all that stuff, that was high school for me too, you know.
Yeah, for me it was like, I had 10 years old.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because that, 4 year gap there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. When I was 10, when I was 10 years old, the one band that sticks out to me is Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, yeah.
Hybrid Theory came out right around when I was like 10 years old. And they had that song One Step Closer where it's like, shut up when I'm talking to you! Shut up! Like, when you're a 10-year-old, like, shut up is like the most rebellious thing you can say to your parents.
You're feeling so rude, you know.
Yeah, like
I'm
you're
so rude.
Chester Bennington say it for you. There was some definite rebellion in that. They really hit. We should cover that One Step Closer.
We're gonna be a Linkin Park cover band soon.
Yeah, we're gonna stop writing originals.
Nice.
But only Hybrid Theory. Just the
Only
first
Hybrid
album.
Theory.
Yeah.
Meteora too.
Yeah, you're right. Meteor.
The first one, you know.
Yeah,
First three
you don't
albums.
hear Linkin Park.
Yeah, of course.
I don't.
heard Linkin
I
Park.
don't.
Yeah, of course.
You do. So.
Maybe a few from Minutes to Midnight. I did love Minutes
Yeah.
to Midnight. It came out when I was like a senior in high school. It's kind of weird because I first heard Linkin Park when I was like 10, and I remember hearing like Minutes to Midnight like 9 years later or something, just being like, this changed. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? So good though. Yeah. No, it's
So you
good,
felt a lot
but
of pain with the tie of Chester Bennington, right? It was like
Oh, man.
really weird. I didn't
That shit was so sad.
know that it was going to happen, you know, soon.
one of those things where you're like, I remember exactly where I was when I heard about it. That's how that hit me. It was like, I shed some tears over it. That hit home. 'Cause, you know, like I said, I first heard them when I was 10.
Yeah,
I'm 28 now. It's just like 18.
it was part of all your life, you know.
I guess
more
at
of
the
the kind
time
of
when
your life.
when he passed, I was 26. So I guess maybe still like years of listening to this guy. You know,
Yeah.
you don't realize how much that'll hit you until it hits you.
Everybody besides Bon Jovi. Fucking hate Bon Jovi.
Fuck Bon Jovi.
I don't like Bon Jovi.
Fuck Bon Jovi, right?
I tried too. I tried to get into
I really hate It's My Life and Living on a Prayer.
Fuck that
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
dude. That song
Like
sucks.
now, all the like 40 years old people like sing like, yeah, it's mine. Like, no,
No.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What is that? Because I don't love talking crap, but I don't like Bon Jovi. At least maybe as a person he's cool, but his music I just never.
No, just do some research on him. You'll
Yeah?
see he's not too cool.
He's
Oh,
not
shit.
great, huh?
Damn.
Oh wow!
Bro.
All right, I don't know anything except that except that "Living on Prayer" isn't that good of a song.
Damn.
Some would say it is.
But
I don't
the
think-
thing about that song is it gets worse with time.
True.
At first you're like, oh, it's hella good, and then
Bow,
one
bow.
day you're like halfway through your 20s and you're like, someone turn this shit off. Like.
At the same spot on separate avenues, pausing to stop and admire the view. On the same sausage of one of us views. It's a mouthwash drama round for round two, but it's not like they don't know, at least not yet. It's barely a tempting idea we chew. I'll be pinko, I'll be pinko, I'll be pink and you'll be blue. I'll be me, you'll be you, and we'll make purple. We'll make purple for years on end. We'll make purple for years on end. Be a man, will be brand new.
Oh well.
Okay, so I don't know a fun fact about you said like you can make like a backflip.
Oh, call me off. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a video about that.
There's video
Yeah.
evidence. We should get some more video evidence of you doing
If
that
you
backflip.
can send me that video and show in the
Alright,
video,
yeah.
in the interview. Could be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Henry can do a
Yeah.
backflip.
Oh yeah.
We'll get the backflip in there.
Okay, so when you did that backflip before, you seemed, when you were doing the backflip, almost as if you weren't sure if you could do it or
No,
not.
I was just trying to mess with you guys.
Oh,
Shit.
I was really hoping that that was your first
No,
try.
I know how to do them.
Oh.
Funky girl who likes to hang down my railroads. Can't see the chemistry, I wonder how they do. We only hung out for a week or for two. Pink and blue make a purple with you. At the same spot on Shepherd Avenues. Pause him to stop and admire the view. On the same spot, so to one of us. struggle for years on end.
Nice guys, nice guys.